We play 2 GG. Yes, that's a common GG. It's good luck. We play 2 Lulu. Best card. So GG says in phase, it adds a monster from the graveyard. Lulu says target whatever you target opposite, you send opposite and then add opposite. Basically, main goal is target trap, send spell, add monster. Generic level 3, Neon, but it has a graveyard effect. 1 Lao, Monster Reborn. 1 Lily, Double Foolish. And that's all we play of the virtual worlds. Now we play 1 Deer and 1 Wangan. These consider the bricks of the deck, but the hand effect comes up, and Wangan says, you know, you get to draw cards if you get targeted. So that's always a plus. Then we play 3 Foxy Tune. Generic, you know, rule of thumb, you just discard a card. Most valuable discard was Qinglong. Then we max out 3 Xiamen. 1 Xiamen gets you a Lulu in hindsight, and 90% of the time, you draw what you need. Now we go into my hand traps. We played 2 Droll, 2 Ash, 1 Nib, 1 Ogre. Ogre searchable through Jam Dragon if you didn't hard draw it. Ash and Nib, for some reason, felt like it stuck to my hand the whole tournament, which was a good thing. Droll, I saw it when I needed it. We play a small one. That is 6 hand traps right there. Here's the little spice we play is Boost Warrior. Boost Warrior says if I control a tuner, which is all the punk starters, Lulu, Neon, when it specials out of the graveyard, I can special that. The thing, though, is you only do this with your punk line because your virtual worlds lock you out of 3 or lower level or ranks. You have to play this before you hit any of your virtual worlds, just for future reference. Then we play 2 Qinglong, 3 Quaylune. Quaylune gets me the gate directly from the deck. Qinglong's pretty broken. The add effect from Grave is what most people know. This first effect of banishing 1 virtual world card out of the graveyard to target 1 monster on the field, negate its effects, even if this card leaves the field. Really good. I outed at Appaloosa during the tournament. Now we play the 1 Drindle to add Boost Warrior. Booster Warrior is broken, so we love that. It does go, gets plays, or how would I say this? It plays into Droll a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. They have it, they have it. All right, now for the spicy tech nobody knows or nobody's seen coming. Psy Impulse, 2 of them. Real cool card, says tribute a psychic monster, and I get to shuffle my opponent's hand into the deck, and then they draw 3 cards. So basically, after I Crimson Lock them, I shuffle their hand, and it just adds salt to the wound. We play 3 E-Telly, best card of the game, special psychic monster, not once per turn. We play 1 Synchro Rumble. This is searchable off of Crimson Dragon, and this is searchable off of Wangan. It says if I pay life with a psychic monster up to twice per turn, I can draw a card. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, 4 traps, 2 Imperm, and 2 bricks. But on field, this is a pop. Engraved, that's a Monster Reborn. Imperms are self-explanatory, but that rounds up our hand traps to 8. 40 main, and that's all she wrote for the main deck.
So I'm sure everybody wants to know, does your puppy play with you?
Yes, she plays. All right, so now we are going to the extra deck. Cool combo, a Xiamen and a Boost Warrior. Gets you Crimson Lock, Chu-Chi Pop, and a Baron. One of your ways to get that is through Cupid Pitch. Cupid Pitch is pretty broken. Mandatory effect, increase or decrease by the level of the tuner used. With my combo, you make it 1, and you go from there. It adds any monster with 600 defense, 1 through 8, sorry. That's all the punk starters, Lulu, and Lily. We got the Herald Arclight, simple but sweet. If you draw more virtual worlds with your, like an E-Telly and a Boost Warrior, you can still Crimson Lock underneath Herald until you get to Baron, and then, yeah, that's pretty good. We play 1 Assure King. It doesn't come up often, but when it does come up, I'm still able to OTK if I get dimensional barrier. Say they call synchros. This still allows me. Now the bread and butter, we go to my rank 12s, my Crimson Dragon, Brave, which we always target, Tzolk'in, not a target for Crimson, but it gets Crystal Wing out. Then we have the bread and butter Calamity Lock that says, hey, let's skip your turn. Cupid Pitch plus Lily equals Baron. How do we get into our 12s? We play 6s. We play 1 Stardust Warrior. Lets me draw a card when it's summoned. Draws a card when it's sent to the graveyard. Shuffles 3 Synchro back from the graveyard to the extra deck. That's how I recycle my Crimson and Calamities. And sometimes when they out my Psychic and Punisher, I'll cycle that back. And then we go into, how do we get to Psychic? Jam Dragon. Then the bread and butter Shin Shin. That's 15. 14 Synchros. It is a little Synchro heavy, but I mean, if they can't stop it, they can't stop it. Now here comes into the side. We play the 2 Spicy Gravity Claps, 3 Silent, 1 Harpies, 2 Phantasme, 3 Lancia, 3 Crossout, and the 1 Shifter because we hate Crossout. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend for videotaping this. Shout out to Cookie, test partner. He's in Vegas right now. And shout out to AJ Jones. He's my best friend regardless of what things are happening. You know, he's always been my #1 supporter. And one day he'll be back topping regionals with me.